MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first 2 games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Eric Lowe gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty D, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
First pitch, 7:06.
Now here it comes. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turner is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line drive to center field. King is right there, 1 down.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. He's set. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. One there. On to Smoke, but it's too late as they'll get just the one. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A.J. Pollock is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he pops it up. Here comes Yelich, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Max Muncy is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Muncy, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Hit out towards second. Fielded by Sogard. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Clayton Kershaw will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
First offering on its way. Lorenzo Cain is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Two and one now. In there, and it's even now. 2-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Kane is retired, and there's one away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Aaron Sogard.
And the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Yell it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. So striding in, Avisail Garcia. Here's the first pitch to him. Kershaw comes set. Here's the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Kike Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat.
No, that's the ball.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
A ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
Stepping into the box, Will Smith. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Jerko fields it cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And here's the third baseman, Jed Jerko now.
Jed Jerko.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Outside.
The 1-0.
Ball.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 2-1 home. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it's gone. It's a solo shot here for Jed Jerko. His first homer here in the series, and they've taken a one-run lead.
Is definitely worth looking at again with our show track technology. It had plenty of distance to get out of the park, and you can see why when it's hit at 115 miles an hour. That's not something you see every day.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Here's Justin Smoke now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No outs, nobody on. And right into the shift. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Manny Pena. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Hot shot down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line. You can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Pena, the runner at second with one away. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. On the ground to the right side. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Lowe.
Now batting, Eric Lowe, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Kershaw comes set. Here he comes.
Ball one.
Ball one. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Here's the 1-1. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pollock has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Clayton Kershaw. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Clayton Kershaw.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. In the air out to left. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
At the plate now, Justin Turner, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and a strike.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
A.J. Pollock stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Runner goes for second, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Smoke is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1.
Leading off for the Brewers, the center fielder, Lorenzo Kane.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Pollock has a read on it. One down.
Now batting, second baseman, Eric Sogard.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped up. Muncy waits on it. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Kershaw into the windup. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. All tied at 1-1. At the plate, Max Muncy as we begin the top of the 4th.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in to try it again, Kike Hernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out. And this throw gets away from him. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
In now, Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. One run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And that misses 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 is in off the plate. Will Smith, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
And things are not looking good here in the fourth inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Stepping up to the plate, Will Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Muncy ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Now batting.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate, Clayton Kershaw. And now the bunt attempt from Kershaw, and it looks to be a good one. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Third base.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 delivery.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Avisail Garcia.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
That's by him for strike 1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jay Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes.
Lane 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin Lowe.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in next, the switch hitting power bat of Justin Smoak. Kershaw into the windup. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
The windup and the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it 4-1. Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now the pitch.
Ball 2, up. Outside.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Bowden Francis takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 21, Bowden Francis.
A.J. Pollock will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch. And a ball 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. From the stretch.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And a full count now, 3-2.
Full count.
Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Popped him up. Pena shading to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Has a look, now the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Francis, 23 years old. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2017.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Here comes the 1-0. Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez.
Second base.
As he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard, but foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
No. Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
Corey Seager waits on deck. Still only one out in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. 2 down. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Ready for another chance? Corey Seager. First pitch of the at-bat. Two out, nobody on. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Ground ball right into the shift. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Brewers 1. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Manny Pena.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Pena, or Pineapple as he's sometimes called, he's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
To the plate now, Orlando Arcia. Fouled off. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Pitcher, Brody Francis.
Brock Holt will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Betts coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Well, it's been a while since they had a base runner. More than 3 innings to be precise, but they've got one now. We'll see if they can get a little something going here.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail 6-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Will.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Will Smith is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Set to deal on 2-2. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. Now another 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One out, nobody on. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. The pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And that misses ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Brewers 1. Here's Eric Sogard, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
No strike.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs. But they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Here's Jed Jerko now.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-2.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hit hard up the middle. Reined in to second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Brewers strand 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is right down the middle. Strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Ball 1. And he looks at one in there. 1-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready for another shot now. Cody Bellinger. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, A.J. Pollock. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And they'll hold the lead runner at third, but the batter does end up making it to second with only 1 away.
The first baseman.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but nice 2-bagger.
Next up is Max Muncy. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Bottom of the inning now, and in next the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking a hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
So now to the plate, Manny Pena. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pollock on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Striding into the box, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! Orlando Arcia with a solo shot. His first homer so far in the series. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Ryan Braun will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Brewers, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ross Stripling is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Chris Taylor is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Grounded weakly to the left. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. Brewers claw back just a bit on the solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. Now a 6-2 ball game. Jake Faria has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36.
Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, no. 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Ball. 2 balls. No strike. Ball 3. 3 balls.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now that catcher, Will Smith.
Now in the box, Will Smith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pitch on the way.
Ball, no.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
Playing 11, 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The windup and the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
1-1.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Kane going back at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 6-2. In now is Lorenzo Cain.
Go.
No career at-bats for him against
The
this
center
particular
fielder,
arm in the past.
Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball one.
1-0.
Lifted in the air to center. Bellinger's under it. One down.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Eric Sogard.
Striding in once again, Eric Sogard. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Stripling has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty B, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. His first homer here in the series. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money. And there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason. And he did right there.
The left fielder, number 24, Avisail Garcia.
So here's Avisail Garcia as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The Brewers find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Avisail Garcia with a solo home run. His first homer so far in the series, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
The third baseman, number 5, Jed Yurko.
Pedro Baez enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Los Angeles. Number 52, Pedro Baez. Fans, this reminder to stop by the Stadium Store, located on the main concourse, to pick up all of your postseason souvenirs. We've got hats, we've got shirts, we've got jerseys. If you want it, we've got it. Make sure to stop by tonight and make sure you're outfitted for the postseason. Hey fans, want an even easier way to buy tickets to an upcoming game? Well, what could be easier than doing it through your mobile phone? Visit MLB.com on your mobile device, Select the game you want and bring your digital ticket with you to the game or print them at home. How easy is that? Visit MLB.com/tickets for all the details.
At the plate, Jed Jerko, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
No. 2-0 to count.
2 out, nobody on. On the ground to the left side. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Back with more from Game 3 after this. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
At the plate now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. 20-12.
Nobody out, runner on first. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cody Bellinger is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
0-1 pitch on its way, and he lays off for ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Runners on first with one down. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Jock Peterson will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
No, inside.
A runner on first with 2 away. Two and 1. High in the air out to center field. After it is Kane. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Brewers 4.
Your attention, please. This change for the Dodgers. Now playing left field, number 31.
Kenley Jansen is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
So stepping in, Justin Smoke. He'll lead it off against Jansen, who tries to close the door in this one.
The first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Now here's the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with a tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Keston Hiura will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with a runner at second and nobody out. No balls and 1 strike. A runner at second, nobody out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly on to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
The batter.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. One away. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it. Omar Narvaez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 10, Omar Narvaez.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 2-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Kenley Jansen is one of the best in the business, and he knows how to pitch out of jams. He's in one right now, and I wouldn't bet against him.
Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And a full count now, 3-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
To the plate now, Lorenzo Cain, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
1-1.
2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Short, hit hard. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Los Angeles Dodgers have taken a 2-1 series lead. Clayton Kershaw is credited with the win. Eric Lowe was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, 4 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Miller Park, 41,900. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.